Hey, what's going on everyone? We're back with another Star Wars video. So this time we're talking about Daisy Ridley and her comments regarding Rey in the larger scheme of things with the new Star Wars trilogy, as we look ahead to episode 9 with The Last Jedi behind us. So Daisy Ridley recently participated in a Facebook live event in which she got a lot of questions about her character Rey, naturally, and she said something that has a lot of people kind of questioning what she meant by this. Now, she said that she believes Rey has no weaknesses whatsoever, none at all, because she says, and I quote, "I don't really believe in weaknesses in people, because I think you can't decide what's good and what's bad in a person because everything makes the whole, and the whole is greater than the sum of the parts, as we know. I for sure think people can work on themselves with things like anger and jealousy, maybe things like that, but that's workable. That's not something that's fixed that can't be changed. You can work on that, and I don't think she's those things." Now, one of the fans actually brought up a counterpoint saying that one of her weaknesses is her obsession for finding her parents and her desire to reconnect with them, which she shot down once again, saying that's not a weakness but actually a trait that gives her a brilliant hopefulness. Now, this is a big issue that I think is something that's plaguing the new Star Wars films, and that the characters don't really feel flawed and have complexion to them, or they don't really feel three-dimensional. I guess the only character really that might feel three-dimensional is Kylo Ren, but The Last Jedi also took him in some weird directions that also fans were questioning as well. So the main topic of debate though has always been Rey, because she seemingly is capable of doing anything that the films throw at her. In the first Force Awakens, when we met her, she was just a junker or a scavenger on Jakku, who seemingly had never really interacted with things outside of the planet. But when she was handing a lightsaber, when she was handed the controls to the Millennium Falcon, she did everything to great spades. I mean, she beat Kylo Ren in a fight, having supposedly no training, no force ability whatsoever, but she was able to best Kylo Ren in a duel, who was considered to be one of the main characters in the universe at that point. He was Snoke's apprentice, and he was the leader of the Knights of Ren, so he is pretty formidable.
How Rey beat Kylo Ren?
Why is that so hard for people to get? Like, she's super strong and he's like so weak.
He kicked his ass. That's
Thank
how
you.
Rey beat Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ren also beat Luke Skywalker in a fight, as we saw in The Last Jedi. Speaking of The Last Jedi, Rey seemingly beats Luke in a duel, even though technically you could argue that he was holding back or he didn't really want to fight her, but still, Rey, somebody who had supposedly no training, is able to beat Luke Skywalker. And then again, in The Last Jedi, it said that her parents are just nobodies and she's never been some sort of force-sensitive person in the galaxy that was hidden away. She was just a nobody, but it seems like they're trying to change and retcon that for the next movie, obviously, because there was such a knee-jerk reaction to it, because in The Force Awakens, she might have been part of a larger story, but The Last Jedi took it in a different direction, and it looks like they're trying to course-correct that for the next movie. But drop your thoughts down in the comments below. Do you guys think this is an issue, that the actress playing the main character in these films believes that her character has no weakness whatsoever? And do you buy into her whole ideology about, well, I don't believe in weaknesses in people because everything makes the person whole and there are things that can be worked on? Because when you have a character that has no weakness, they're a pretty boring character overall. But like I said, drop all your thoughts down in the usual spot. Let's get a good discussion going about this. And for more updates on everything in the Star Wars universe, be sure to subscribe to Hybrid Network. Thank you guys again for checking this video out. If you want to get even more updates from us, check out our social media platforms, our website for news and editorials, and if you want to see our content improve and help us out, donate to us on our Patreon and you can get exclusive rewards.